into week 16, it's Christmas! Let's roll the intro. First off, I just want to say Merry Christmas to you and yours. We've got football today, we've got football this weekend, so let's just hop into it. Let's recap what's going on around the league, what happened last week that we need to be talking about. The Browns secured their first division title since 1995. That was 2 years before I was even born. The Buffalo Bills looking like a playoff contender, a Super Bowl contender, and honestly, NFL fans from around the world are just rooting for the Buffalo Bills to get over the playoff hump. Now they've got an AFC East title under their belt. The Chicago Bears kept their playoff hopes alive this past Sunday by beating in-division rival the Minnesota Vikings on the back of David Montgomery on a stout defensive performance near the end. So Chicago still in the hunt, Minnesota still technically in the hunt, but their playoff window is oh so small. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a comeback victory, a Tom Brady comeback against the Atlanta Falcons. Something about that just sounds really familiar to me, not entirely sure. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a big victory over in-division rival, the Atlanta Falcons, keeping the Buccaneers in the hunt for the NFC South division crown. The Dallas Cowboys got another win this past Sunday, technically keeping their hopes alive for a playoff push with a big victory over the San Francisco 49ers. And the playoff picture has become a little bit more clear heading into week 16. The Green Bay Packers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Seattle Seahawks, New Orleans Saints, Buffalo Bills, and the Kansas City Chiefs have all clinched playoff spots. Oh, and we can certifiably add these teams to the list that are not going to make the playoffs. The Denver Broncos, the New England Patriots, the San Francisco 49ers. But let's look ahead to this upcoming Sunday. What are the big matchups to keep our eyes on? Starting off with the Indianapolis Colts versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Colts are looking hot as they make their playoff push, and the Pittsburgh Steelers looking to try to prove some people wrong, including yours truly. The Pittsburgh Steelers, offensively, defensively, kind of in a flux right now. The Indianapolis Colts, Jonathan Taylor, and the rest of that Colts defense looking really, really good right now, so this can be a fun matchup. The Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Rams getting embarrassed this past week, losing to the New York Jets. The Jets getting their first win of the season against Sean McVay and Jared Goff with some late game heroics by Marcus May. But back to the subject at hand, the Los Angeles Rams looking to prove themselves once again, try to stave off the Seattle Seahawks from taking the NFC West division crown. The Tennessee Titans versus the Green Bay Packers going to be another fun one to keep your eye on. King Derrick Henry facing off against Aaron Rodgers, the MVP frontrunner with some astounding numbers this late into the season. What does Aaron Rodgers have? Over 40 touchdown passes to less than 5 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers at this point is certainly the frontrunner for the MVP race, but his eyes are going to be set on the Super Bowl. And now it's time for our take of the week. In the take, it's time to root for the Cleveland Browns. After 13 long years, the Cleveland Browns have won 10 football games in a season. Since that time, they've gone, one win, no wins, 2 wins. Ridiculous turnaround for the Cleveland Browns as a new head coach has stepped into the frame. Kevin Stefanski leading the charge for Cleveland, getting Baker Mayfield back on track. Baker Mayfield under Stefanski having one of his best seasons as a professional. 23 touchdown passes, just 8 interceptions, 63% completion percentage. Baker Mayfield playing at a very high level with this very astounding offense all around him, minus Odell Beckham. Along with Baker Mayfield's terrific play, the offensive line has certainly stepped up with addition of Jedrick Wills, their first round pick, and it's adding to the running success as well. Running backs Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, a dynamic, dominant duo, likely the league's best running back duo, accounting for over 100 yards per game. This backfield doesn't seem to be stopped as the versatility of Chubb and Hunt adding into the passing game as well. And not only does the offense get a lot of credit for the terrific play and the 10 wins so far on the season, but let's also take a look at the defense with a good mix of veteran and young stars. Young stars including Denzel Ward, former first-round pick out of Ohio State, playing some very good football this year, as well as bad guy turned good guy, Myles Garrett, from that last season incident to this season, being named one of the Walter Payton Man of the Year candidates. Oh, and also Myles Garrett certainly isn't too shabby at rushing the passer. And the sturdy vets they've got Olivier Vernon and Andrew Sendejo, adding some veteran leadership into the mix for that defense. And if you're looking for any other reason to root for the Cleveland Browns, obviously they've never made the Super Bowl. The city of Cleveland dying for a chance to even get to the Super Bowl. This Browns team looks destined for the playoffs as long as they can continue this success for the rest of the regular season. And this city, ever since LeBron James left Cleveland for the second time, just looking for something to believe in. And even with a tough road ahead of them, the Tennessee Titans, the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and even the Pittsburgh Steelers, their in-division rival, all gonna be in the playoffs, in contention for a Super Bowl run. I think if you're looking for a team to root for this postseason, that maybe your team hasn't made the playoffs, maybe they got pushed out of the window early, maybe it's time to start rooting for the Cleveland Browns. And that is the take of the week. And now it's time to move on to the final segment of the show. It's time for picks. So far on the season, your boys 130 and 65, making picks since week 2. Well, I'm just gonna give myself a little pat on the back. We got a couple weeks left of the regular season. You're rolling with me if you're making good picks. So let's just hop right into the picks. Minnesota and the New Orleans Saints, the Friday game. Give me the New Orleans Saints to push the Minnesota Vikings out of the playoff window. We got a few games this Saturday. We got Tampa Bay and the Detroit Lions starting things off. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to keep things rolling. San Francisco versus Arizona. Technically, they're both playing at home right now, but give me the Arizona Cardinals. Miami and the Las Vegas Raiders to cap off Saturday. Give me the Miami Dolphins as they try to bridge the gap between them and the teams in the hunt. The New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Give me the Baltimore Ravens as they try to keep themselves in the playoff hunt. Atlanta at Kansas City, gonna be a pretty easy one. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Carolina and Washington. Washington still in the front for the NFC East. I look to them to secure a victory here to remain in that position. Cleveland and the New York Jets, a nice layup game for the Cleveland Browns here. Chicago and Jacksonville. Jacksonville, not really sure if they're actively tanking for Trevor Lawrence now, but give me the Chicago Bears. Cincinnati and Houston, give me the Houston Texans. Indianapolis and Pittsburgh, give me the Indianapolis Colts. Denver and the Los Angeles Chargers, I like Justin Herbert at home, give me the LA Chargers. Philly and Dallas. I think Dallas's small winning streak comes to an end here. Jalen Hurts has been playing some inspired football. Give me the Eagles. The LA Rams and Seattle. Big matchup here. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. Tennessee and Green Bay. Sunday night football. Gonna be a fun matchup, but I think Green Bay's offense gonna be a little too much. Give me the Green Bay Packers. And then finally, Monday Night Football, Buffalo and New England. New England out of the playoff hunt now. Give me the Buffalo Bills. But thank you so much for watching the video this week. Once again, Merry Christmas to you and yours. If you enjoyed this video on Christmas, I really appreciate you watching. Hope you're enjoying some time with the family, friends, or however you want to celebrate the holiday. Feel free to stick around, watch some more content. Like, comment, share, subscribe, get the bell to know every single time I'm dropping a video. My name's Tristan Blake Rines, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Adios.